Okay, hi everybody, we're recording. So this is the update on the free hydroponics experiment. Now, look at this plant going from left to right. Okay, that one on the left, it's really doing well. And then the one here, the second from the left is dying, basically. The third from the right is doing really well. The fourth and fifth on the right are dying, and the sixth one, the last one on the right, is doing well, but it's not growing as fast. Now, I think I have some theories as to why these plants are performing the way they have been. So when I mixed my fertilizer mixture, which was 2 parts fertilizer to 1 parts Epsom salts, I started with the one on the left. So I put the stuff in a little bottle and I shook it up, and then I put it in the can. But then I had like enough fertilizer mixed in the little bottle to do the first 2 on the left. But I did the one on the far left first, and then I think even though I shook it all super well, there might have been a little bit of residue that had settled to the bottom, making the mixture just a little bit stronger. So it got an overdose of fertilizer. That's dying. Okay. Then I mixed another bottle of the fertilizer, but this one stretched to these 3 plants. So going third from left, fourth from left, and fifth from left. So the first one I filled up was the third from the left, and that one is thriving, but the next 2 have died, and the fifth from the left, or the second from the right, died first of all of these plants, and it died several days earlier than the other 2 began dying. My theory is that when I did it, I filled these up from those 3 that you're seeing right here, like in this middle, right, those 3 right there. I filled them up from left to right. So the one on the very left got the biggest dose. No, got the top. This got the middle, and this one, which was the one that died first of all of the plants, got what was on the bottom of the bottle. Even though I shook everything really well for a long time, I think maybe there was some settling, and so they got more of a concentrate. Now this sixth one, the rightmost one, was experimental, and it got about half as much fertilizer for the same amount of water and half as much Epsom salts. So it was the same ratio of 2 to 1 fertilizer to Epsom salts, but half the strength of that. So this is growing more slowly than these other 2 that are thriving, but it's surviving too. So it's not having any problems, but it's just not like growing super fast. So maybe it all has to do with the mixture of fertilizer, or that's just a coincidence. But so far we've got, out of 6 plants, we've got 3 survivors, 2 of which are doing super well, and 3 of which one died a while back, the other died more recently, and then this other one is going to die. It's in the process of dying right now. It's keeled over. You can't see it, but it's bent over. This one's really wilted over, and that one is like really frazzled. It's dead, pretty much, unless the bottom part survives. The bottom parts might survive, but I want to say, so the water evaporates out of these, and then that strengthens the mixture of the fertilizer, but I take a sprayer bottle and I send it to like a stream, like a tight stream, like a squirt gun, and I just squirt more fresh, clean, clear water in there, and that aerates it too, because I squirt it in really vigorously, and it just sends a lot of air bubbles in there. It goes whoosh, So it basically is re-aerating, and it's re-diluting that fertilizer on a regular basis. But I was really busy, and I took like a day or 2 off from watering, so that might have made it more concentrated too, which is why maybe those other plants, like that one that's in the middle there, that one that's in the middle there, and that one that's in the middle there, and maybe that's why those are not making it now. But we'll see. Maybe the stems will survive. But I got some plants outside, and that's another story. But I also planted some green mung beans, but they're not hydroponics. And we also have a frost coming up tonight. It's going to be like 30 degrees early tomorrow morning. So I will try to pull some of these into the garage. Not these, because these are safe inside, but the plants that I have outside that are. So I planted 5 in just old leaves from last year's fall that were like decaying. I scraped some old leaves off of the deck and put that in a little pot, and I planted 5 in just leaves, and then the others are in, I guess they're in potting soil. So we'll have some more maybe later. All right, thank you very much.